So you're going to tell me that Matt Ryan hired Kevin Stefanski to coach the Atlanta Falcons when in his previous role with Cleveland, he tried to railroad and undermine the career of Shedeur Sanders, whose father is a Falcons player, probably the most famous Atlanta Falcons player, maybe next to Mike Vick, and bring him into a city with a predominantly African American fan base to coach this team. This is a racial situation for people that may not think it's racial, but it is. I don't go to Falcons games. If I was any of the Falcons fan base, I would not buy any tickets. I would boycott the season, specifically because Matt Ryan is tone deaf and has no idea what the fuck he's doing already. The Falcons are already cursed enough. So you're going to bring in some guy that tried to disrespect the son of a Falcons legend to coach the Falcons. Yeah, that's stupid. Good luck. Dumbest move ever. Don't buy any Falcons tickets. Don't go to the Falcons games. Like, until this man is gone. He should be fired by Tuesday morning if Atlanta get their shit together and let it be known we ain't standing for this. So good luck with that one, Matt Ryan. Atlanta's a black city. Hate it or love it. And you got to treat the city with that type of respect. So you don't bring in a guy that disrespected a black man's son trying to play in the NFL to coach a team in a predominantly black city. Stupid. Good luck. Arthur Blank, Matt Ryan, stupid move. Good luck.
Message. Peace. Let me start this video off first by saying RIP to Martin Luther King. He was born January 15th, 1929. And the observance of his holiday happens on the third Monday in January, which is today, January 19th, 2026. He was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. If you get a chance, please take a look at his last speech, which took place on April 3rd, 1968. It's a great speech. He was a great man. And he was taken off of this world before his time because he was going to do some great things. So, RIP to that man. Please take a look at one of his speeches today in remembrance of him, please. And the relation here with this video, as you just took a look at that clip, has to deal with the Atlanta Falcons. And Martin Luther King was from Georgia, and I believe he was from Atlanta, and he went to Morehouse College. So there is some relation here with the story that I'm about to speak about, and then also with the clip that just played. All right. So as you already heard, this is Sports 101, and as you already heard that Isaac Hayes III so eloquently brought this information about the Atlanta Falcons making Kevin Stefanski their head coach. And he dropped gems. Matt Ryan, which I don't understand what he's doing already. His inexperience is already showing. There were other coaches that they could have went with. I mean, Pete Carroll, for one, who was better than Stefanski, that had a better record. And the previous coach, who only had the job for 2 years, you know, they're not allowing these black head coaches enough time. Unlike Tomlin, who I was going to bring up too. I wonder if they reached out to Tomlin to see if he wanted the job maybe. I don't know. Maybe behind the scenes he did. But Matt Ryan if he is responsible for this hire, jumped the gun before the season was over and hired a coach that was with the Browns for 6 seasons and only had 2 seasons over 500. His first season and his third season, it looks like. His first season and his third season were over 500. The rest of them were, he went second season 8-9, which, by the way, Raheem Morris went 8-9 for both of the seasons that he was head coach. And then Kevin Stefanski was 8-9 in his second season, 7-10 in his third season. Sorry, so he was over 500 his first season and his fourth season. I apologize for that. So his third season was 7-10. All right. And then the last 2 years he went 3-14, and the last season he went 5-12. What about that record makes you want to hire this guy? It shows the inexperience of Matt Ryan if he is the reason why they hired this guy. Because you had, numerous coaches. Not only did you have Tomlin out there, you also had Pete Carroll you could have went with. You could have waited till Sean McDermott just got let go. So what was the rush? I just don't understand it. And furthermore, just like what Isaac Hayes III said about, he was talking about Dion being a very memorable and great player for the Atlanta Falcons. You decide to hire the guy that had an issue with starting his son when he was obviously the best quarterback on that roster in the Browns. The best. Straight up. They would have done a whole lot more if they would have started Shador in the beginning of the season. They waited till the end with him really having no snaps with the first team. So it's just unfortunate, man. And it just shows me how much I am definitely not a big fan of sports, period, now. I look at it if it's on the TV, and that's it. I'm only looking at it for entertainment purposes, to be honest. And the way that it's looking, it looks very skeptical about, because I'm just looking for the skills, but it's looking very skeptical these last couple years in regard to how they have this thing set up. It seems very scripted to me. Now, I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but it doesn't seem like these guys are just going out and winning or losing because they lack the ability to beat the other team. I feel like they're being told that they're going to either win or lose. And also the the officiating is horrible. There's a lot of missed calls, especially depending on who's on the field, especially when the Kansas City Chiefs are playing. So, R.I.P. Martin Luther King. Please check out his last speech, or at least check out the I Have a Dream speech. And it correlates with what's going on today. It's a sad thing that you would think in 2026 we would be in a better place as a country, but our leadership is lacking decorum. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you appreciate the content. Just my 2 cents added on. You can keep it, sell it, throw it away. It doesn't matter. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.